G'day guys, SammyX2 here. Today is just another quick Rugby 24 video, as we are officially 50 days out from the announced release date. As always guys, I aim to keep you guys updated on all the latest Rugby 24 news, so make sure to like and subscribe to keep updated, and also drop a comment below on your expectations and what you are most looking forward to about Rugby 24. Alright, so since my last video, Big Ant Studios, the developer of Rugby 24, they have created an official forum for all the upcoming releases, and there is a Rugby 24 forum on the site. Nothing official has been posted over there from the developers, however there has been lots of community engagement from people who are eager to hear more about the game, and there has been tons of suggestions for the developers. I will link the forum down in the description below if anyone is interested in having a look and commenting and suggesting anything. From the official announcement for Rugby 24, we know the game is a product of the Rugby World Cup, and on the logo shown on screen it says official game of the Rugby World Cup. But diving into the details surrounding the game, we know that the game is starting to appear on various retailers around the world for pre-order, and based off a few of the descriptions listed on these sites, we might be seeing an official license New Zealand, South Africa, England and Australia, which would be great as many of the recent rugby video games have only featured a few of those teams licensed at each time. We also know that the developer Big Ant Studios sponsors many small rugby nations such as Lesotho, Rwanda and Germany. Now this is very interesting, as in the original announcement of the game, they announced that there will be 130 playable national teams. Now if this is to happen, you would have to have many small rugby nations, like those I just mentioned, included to reach the 130 national teams. And it appears that the developers are actually working towards that, which is very promising. Now, for the licensed club competitions, we officially have announced the URC, which features Irish, Scottish, Welsh, South African and Italian teams, as well as both the Top 14 and Pro D2, which are the first and second division French competitions. We also know that Raise Rugby, who is a trusted North American rugby journalist, posted a tweet a few months ago, stating that the MLR has been in deep conversations with the developers about their inclusion in the game. This would see American and Canadian teams featured in Rugby 24. And we also know that the Rugby Challenge series has been taken off all retailers due to licensing issues. That means that Super Rugby and the Premiership are also free from any licensing contracts, and that we may possibly see Rugby 24 pick up those two competitions. If that does happen, that means we would have the URC, Top 14, Pro D2, Super Rugby, English Premiership and MLR all included in Rugby 24. Also leaving room for the Japanese competition, although I have no sources suggesting that they may be included. However, fingers crossed, and if it does happen, it would be a great bonus. In regards to Rugby 24 game modes, we can expect a classic quick game mode, league mode, which you would be able to choose a team from any of the included competitions, and manage and play them throughout the season. And a career mode, hopefully, where you build a team and take them from the bottom of the competition structure to the top of the structure, as these modes were all included in Rugby 20 and Rugby 22. The most exciting news I have about Rugby 24 game modes though is the possible inclusion of a game mode quite similar to FIFA's Ultimate Team. Now I know this may be controversial, but I personally would think this would be a great inclusion. I've never really been a big soccer or football fan, but throughout high school I spent lots of hours playing Ultimate Team on FIFA, as it was competitive and had such a large community, especially within mates at school and whatnot. If Rugby 24 were able to emulate a similar experience, it could create great replay value in the game and hopefully increase the community aspect included as well. AFL 23, which is another game that Big Ant Studios recently released, has teased the inclusion of Legends into their Ultimate Team mode. So if a similar thing happens in Rugby 24, that would be quite amazing, being able to have Legends or Icons in your Ultimate Team. So that wraps it up guys. This is what I know 50 days out from release, and as always make sure to like and subscribe to keep updated on all Rugby 24 news. Drop a comment down below on what you are most excited for and hope to see included in the game. When gameplay and screenshots are released, I will have it posted on my channel ASAP, so stay tuned. Cheers guys.